Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of inventions and innovation. From the wheel to the internet, humanity has witnessed an incredible journey of creativity and discovery that has shaped the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. Join us as we explore the top 100 inventions that have revolutionized our lives. From ancient marvels to modern-day innovations, we'll uncover the stories behind these groundbreaking creations and the visionary individuals who brought them to life. Get ready to be inspired, amazed, and maybe even a little bit surprised as we take a journey through the greatest inventions of all time. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell to stay updated on all our latest videos. Let's dive in. Listing the inventors for all 100 inventions would be quite extensive, but here are some notable inventors associated with several of these inventions. Wheel. The concept of the wheel likely emerged independently in various ancient civilizations, so there isn't a single inventor attributed to it. The invention of the wheel is typically attributed to ancient Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, around 3500 BCE. Printing press. Johannes Gutenberg is credited with inventing the movable type printing press around 1440. Electricity. Contributions from many scientists over centuries, including Benjamin Franklin, Michael Faraday, and Alessandro Volta, contributed to our understanding and application of electricity. Telephone. Alexander Graham Bell is credited with inventing the telephone in 1876. Light bulb. Thomas Edison is often credited with the practical invention of the incandescent light bulb in 1879. Computer. Charles Babbage is considered the father of the computer for his work on mechanical computing devices in the 19th century. Internet. While the internet was developed over several decades by many contributors, key figures include Tim Berners-Lee, inventor of the World Wide Web, and Vint Cerf and Bob Kahn, for TCP/IP protocols. Penicillin. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928. Airplane. Orville and Wilbur Wright achieved the first controlled, sustained flight in a powered airplane in 1903. Automobile. Carl Benz is credited with inventing the first practical automobile powered by an internal combustion engine in 1885-1886. Steam engine. James Watt made significant improvements to the steam engine in the late 18th century. Radio. Guglielmo Marconi is credited with the invention of radio in the late 19th century. Television. Philo Farnsworth is often credited with inventing the first fully functional all-electronic television system in the late 1920s. Antibiotics. Alexander Fleming's discovery of penicillin marked the beginning of the antibiotic era, though many others contributed to the development of antibiotics. Refrigeration. Several inventors contributed to the development of refrigeration technology, including William Cullen, Jacob Perkins, and Carl von Linde. These are just a few examples, and many other inventors have contributed to these and other inventions throughout history. Certainly, there are inventors associated with the further inventions. Vaccination. Edward Jenner developed the smallpox vaccine in the late 18th century. Semiconductor. Several scientists contributed to semiconductor research, including William Shockley, John Bardeen, and Walter Brattain, who invented the transistor. Compass. The invention of the compass is attributed to various civilizations, with early versions appearing in ancient China. Microscope. Antony van Leeuwenhoek is credited with significant improvements to the microscope in the 17th century. Telescope. Hans Lippershey is often credited with inventing the first practical telescope in the early 17th century. MRI. Raymond Damadian and Paul Lauterbur are credited with the development of magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) technology in the early 1970s. X-ray. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen discovered X-rays in 1895. GPS. The Global Positioning System (GPS) was developed by the United States Department of Defense, with Ivan Gidding being a key figure in its development. Camera. The invention of the camera is attributed to various individuals over time, with Joseph Nicephore Niepce and Louis Daguerre making significant contributions in the 19th century. Transistor. William Shockley, John Bardeen, and Walter Brattain are credited with the invention of the transistor in 1947. Washing machine. James King patented the first washing machine to use a drum in 1851. Refrigerator. Carl von Linde developed the first practical and compact refrigerator in 1876. Microwave oven. Percy Spencer is credited with inventing the microwave oven after World War II. Solar panel, Charles Fritz is credited with constructing the first working selenium solar cell in the late 19th century. Atomic bomb, the atomic bomb was developed by scientists working on the Manhattan Project during World War II, including J. Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi. Laser, Theodore H. Maiman built the first working laser in 1960. These inventors made significant contributions to their respective fields, shaping the course of history with their innovations.
Robotics. The concept of robotics involves contributions from many individuals and organizations over time, with notable figures including George Devol and Joseph F. Engelberger, who developed the first industrial robot in the 1950s. Artificial intelligence. The field of artificial intelligence, AI, has been shaped by numerous researchers and innovators, including Alan Turing, John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, and Herbert Simon. Mobile phone. Martin Cooper, working for Motorola, made the first handheld mobile phone call in 1973. Internet of Things, IoT. The concept of IoT has evolved over time, with contributions from various researchers and organizations, including Kevin Ashton, who coined the term Internet of Things. GPS navigation. GPS navigation systems were developed by various organizations, including the United States Department of Defense and companies like Garmin and TomTom. Digital camera. Stephen Sasson, working for Eastman Kodak, invented the first digital camera in 1975. LED lighting. Nick Holoniak Jr. is credited with inventing the first practical visible spectrum LED in 1962. Hybrid car. Several inventors and companies have contributed to the development of hybrid cars, with notable models including the Toyota Prius, developed by Toyota engineers led by Shoichi Saito. Electric car. Various inventors and companies have contributed to the development of electric cars, with notable modern examples including the Tesla Roadster, developed by a team led by Elon Musk. Spacecraft. Various engineers and organizations have contributed to the design and construction of spacecraft, with notable examples including NASA's Apollo program for manned missions to the Moon. Satellite. The invention of satellites involves contributions from various scientists and engineers, with notable figures including Arthur C. Clarke, who proposed the concept of geostationary communication satellites. Air conditioning. Willis Carrier is credited with inventing modern air conditioning in 1902. Pacemaker. The modern cardiac pacemaker was developed by Wilson Greatbatch in the late 1950s. Printing. The history of printing involves contributions from various inventors over centuries, including Johannes Gutenberg, who invented the movable type printing press. Paper. The invention of paper is attributed to the ancient Chinese inventor Kai Lun. Clock. The invention of mechanical clocks involved contributions from various inventors over centuries, with notable advancements by clockmakers such as Christian Huygens and John Harrison. Combustion engine. The development of the combustion engine involved contributions from various inventors, with notable figures including Nikolaus Otto and Carl Benz. Electric generator. Michael Faraday is credited with discovering electromagnetic induction, which laid the foundation for the development of electric generators. Internal combustion engine. The internal combustion engine was developed by various inventors over time, with notable figures including Etienne Lenoir and Rudolf Diesel. These inventors played crucial roles in advancing technology and shaping the modern world through their innovations.
Of medicine, Alexander Fleming's discovery of penicillin revolutionized healthcare, paving the way for the antibiotic era. Howard Florey and Ernst Boris Chain furthered this groundbreaking work. The skies witnessed a historic moment when Orville and Wilbur Wright achieved the first powered flight in 1903, ushering in the age of aviation. Refrigeration transformed how we preserve food, thanks to the contributions of inventors like William Cullen, Jacob Perkins, and Carl von Linde. Joseph Aspdin's invention of modern Portland cement laid the foundation for countless structures, shaping the modern world. Communication leaped forward with Alexander Graham Bell's invention of the telephone in 1876, forever changing how we connect with one another. From the phonograph to the transistor, Thomas Edison and William Shockley, among others, redefined technology, paving the way for the digital age we live in today. Join us as we explore the remarkable contributions of these inventors and the technological advancements that have shaped our world. Stay tuned for more insights into the history of innovation. In 1851, James King revolutionized laundry with the first drum-based washing machine. This innovation paved the way for modern laundry convenience. The late 19th century witnessed Charles Parsons' groundbreaking invention of the modern steam turbine, a pivotal moment in the history of power generation. The development of the gas turbine saw the contributions of various inventors like John Barber and Frank Whittle, shaping the future of aviation and power plants. In the 1930s, Frank Whittle and Hans von Ohain independently brought the jet engine to life, revolutionizing air travel and military aviation. The early 20th century saw Konstantin Tsiolkovsky and Robert Goddard's pioneering work in rocket engine technology, propelling humanity towards the stars. In the 1930s, Ernst Heinkel and Max Ventiel pioneered the turboprop engine, propelling aviation into a new era of efficiency and power. Travel back to the early 17th century when Cornelis Drebbel crafted the first navigable submarine, laying the foundation for undersea exploration. Witness the innovative spirit of Ferdinand von Zeppelin, who introduced the world to the rigid airship, or Zeppelin, in the late 19th century, revolutionizing air travel. Step into the realm of aviation with Igor Sikorsky, the mastermind behind the modern single-rotor helicopter that took flight in the 1930s, reshaping vertical transportation. Experience the groundbreaking invention of the hovercraft by Christopher Cockerell in the 1950s, blending land and water travel like never before. Journey through the ancient origins of the catamaran design, a testament to human ingenuity spanning thousands of years and various cultures. Discover the impact of Rudolf Diesel's invention of the diesel engine in the late 19th century, revolutionizing transportation and industry with its efficiency. Unveil the pioneering work of Charles Fritz, who constructed the first working selenium solar cell in the late 19th century, laying the foundation for renewable energy. Enter the era of sustainable energy with Charles F. Brush's large-scale wind turbine, a testament to harnessing nature's power for electricity generation in the late 19th century. Dive into the evolution of water turbine technology, shaped by visionary inventors like James B. Francis, paving the way for hydroelectric power generation. 1942, Enrico Fermi ushered in a new era with the creation of the first nuclear reactor, Chicago Pile 1. This milestone paved the way for groundbreaking advancements in nuclear technology. The power of nature harnessed through hydroelectric installations like the iconic Niagara Falls plant showcases the ingenuity of engineers and scientists in utilizing renewable energy sources. Exploring the ebb and flow of tidal power, the relentless work of engineers and scientists has led to advancements that tap into the rhythmic energy of the oceans, shaping a sustainable future. From the radiant beams of solar power to the intricate world of radioactivity, visionaries like Henri Becquerel and Marie Curie have illuminated the path towards cleaner energy and groundbreaking discoveries. The atomic bomb's ominous creation during World War II by luminaries like J. Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi marked a pivotal moment in history, showcasing the power and peril of scientific innovation. In the realm of chemistry, the synthesis of polymers and the discovery of pesticides have revolutionized industries and agriculture, thanks to pioneers like Wallace Carothers and Paul Hermann Muller. The birth of plastics and the marvel of nuclear magnetic resonance have reshaped our material world and scientific understanding, with innovators like Leo Baekeland and Felix Bloch leading the charge. From the revolutionary transistor to the roaring engines of progress, the legacies of inventors like William Shockley and Etienne Lenoir continue to drive innovation and shape the technological landscape. Join us in celebrating the brilliance and dedication of these inventors and innovators who have left an indelible mark on history, propelling us towards a future fueled by science, technology, and boundless imagination.